Hey, what's up, you guys? Just wanted to share something with you. This has been on my mind for quite some time, and I thought it would be a good idea to talk about it and have a little discussion about it. And so, I've just been thinking about this word authenticity and what it means to me. Authenticity means to me the freedom to express yourself, the freedom to do what's in your heart, pretty much the overall freedom to just be yourself, you know? And so, that's why I believe, as an individual and musically. And from a musical perspective, I truly believe in the power of musical authenticity. And that's something that I always, encourage, because each and every one of us has something different to bring to the table, you know. And I use this analogy of a buffet, you know. There's a variety of things, a smorgasbord of things to enjoy, to eat, And so some people prefer chicken, some people prefer steak, some people prefer fish, you know. For those who are vegans, they prefer salads, organic stuff, And so with music, there's a variety of things for, there's a wide variety for everybody to enjoy, And so I definitely believe that. And that's something that I want to encourage because what I'm seeing today in the music industry is pretty much duplicity, people, duplicating or mimicking each other and just not being true to their own voice and following their own heart. And so I truly believe in the importance of just following your heart, and not worry about what people say or think, because you have a contribution to make to the world. You have a contribution. You have something to give to the world, you know. And so what you have is very valuable and necessary, and it can inspire somebody, And so for me, I'm not worried about how many people I want to reach, I'm much more concerned about reaching that one person, be it a man, woman, boy, or girl, you know. That's my focus is reaching just one person and just letting them know that hey, you're here in this world, you got something to give to this world, So whatever gifts and talents that you have, do it well, do it to the best of your ability, have fun with it, have a great time doing it, you know, and allow what it is that you do to inspire somebody, you know. And so that's what it's all about, And so each and every one of us has something different to bring to the table, and it's all to help make the world a better place. And so that's why I believe. And so as it pertains to music, as it pertains to, our schools, music courses, music classes in schools, be it, formal band, concert band, things like that, you know, I believe that, when it comes to formal training, it is good you know, to get some good tools, like learning dynamics, understanding dynamics, your body posture to the instrument, if you're a pianist, body posture, you know, and approach to the instrument in terms of touch and feel, you know. And so I believe that those tools are important. Those are the tools that you need in your bag. And also, gaining an understanding of music theory, be it at least the basic fundamentals of music theory, understanding your right hand and left hand, the G clef or the treble clef, bass clef, and the lines and the spaces, on the staff. And so that's why I believe. And so it's good to have those tools under your belt, you know. Now, as it pertains to creativity, I believe creativity is something that really should be encouraged in every music course, in concert band, you know, if you're training to become a pianist, I definitely encourage, creativity, because again, each and every one of us has something to bring to the table. Each and every one of us has something to contribute, you know, something of our very own, And when we look at great musicians like Bach, Chopin, Mozart, Rachmaninoff, all those guys have made their contribution. They already written their history, you know. And so it's time for you to write your own history. It's time for you to make your own contribution. All these great composers, all these great musicians have made their contribution. But what's your contribution? What is it that you have to contribute to the world? as it pertains to your own creativity, as it pertains to your own brilliance. What is it that makes you stand out as a musician, in terms of your sound, in terms of your style, you know? And so that's something that I definitely, encourage because for me, God helped me to find my sound at a very early age. I remember when I was about 12, 13 years old, playing for my church. I had a mentor that took me in and basically showed me, what to do, what not to do, and pretty much groomed me, not only as a musician, but also as a person as well. And so, he really helped me to understand that I have a sound of my own, that I have something to contribute, something to bring to the table of my own, that I have a sound, that I have a style of my own, and that's something that he really encouraged because the first couple of years I started mimicking him. And that's when he started to really encourage me to just be myself and just really dive deep into my own imagination and experiment with different things, in my own practice time, you know, and whatever it is I'm hearing in my head, whatever it is that I hear, I play it out and, just continue to work on it, just continue to develop it and until it gets stronger. And before I know it, I got something, And so, definitely, I really encourage, creativity, because your sound and your style as a musician is something that will help you to stand out of the crowd. And at the same time, that's your contribution. You're able to make a contribution by just simply being yourself, just understanding, what it is that makes you different, you know? And so, and all that definitely comes out of spending alone time with your instrument, just in the quiet, whether you're in your den or in your bedroom. For me, for years, I practiced in my bedroom with just a little Radio Shack keyboard and practiced every day until I got what it was that I was looking for, you know. And so didn't listen to any records, even though I did listen to records at an early age. But once I started to really, get serious about my sound, I had to stop listening to records and started paying attention to what my instrument was trying to tell me. Just spending quality time on my instrument, just me and my keyboard, just alone in the quiet, and just making something happen, you know. And I'm grateful to God, for those times, and I believe it's important to have those times with your instrument, you know. And so I believe it's important, that your sound as a musician is something that will help you to stand out of the crowd. It's something that makes you unique as a person. And so I believe in the power of just being yourself, as a person, creatively, as a musician, and so I really believe in the importance of just being yourself because if you just be yourself, everyone else will love you just the way you are, you know? And so I believe that most people still want authenticity. Despite the fact that we're living in a time where duplicity, duplicating others is the thing, but it's not always going to be the thing. Fads come and fads go. Trends come and trends go. You know, the question is, what is it that you have to contribute from the beginning to the end of the day? What is it that you have to bring to the table? And that's something that I believe, that we all have something to bring to the table. Each and every one of us has something different and unique to bring to the table, And so that's something that I really, really encourage, And so definitely, don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to do what's in your heart, you know, because what comes from the heart reaches the heart. And so don't be afraid to just be yourself and don't worry about what others might think, just stay true to your own voice, just stay true to your own self, because you have something to give to the world. Each and every one of us has something to give to the world. And it's all part of the purpose of making a difference, And so that's what I believe. And so I hope you guys got something out of this. This is something that's been on my heart for quite some time, and I pray that you guys are encouraged by this. And so I truly believe the more individuality we have, the better our world will be. I truly believe that. And so I hope you guys receive something from this. May God bless you. May God keep you. Let's keep this thing going. The world is waiting for a sound, and so let's keep this thing going. May God bless you. May God keep you. Peace.